Good afternoon. How are you? Welcome to your Amazing Life Collective. This is the place to be if you're going through a life transformation and you want answers to those big questions. Why me? Why now? Why is this happening? And then what's next? So, my purpose in life and my gift in life is to help you answer the what's next also so that you can really create your amazing life and not stay stuck in the muck, but really find that courage for you to move forward with more grace and joy and flow. And one way that we do this is when we look at the moon. So this is your moon forecast. And so to start, just take a nice deep breath down to your belly and know that if you've been experiencing extra anxiety in the past few months, if you've been experiencing delays in the manifestation of your plans, if you've been experiencing like listlessness, like, oh, I don't want to do this, like, I don't want to move forward, I don't know what to do, I don't know how to do, I don't know what's my next step, I feel I don't have the energy to move forward, or if you're putting a lot of energy but nothing's happening, it's done. That part of the energy is moving ahead. Now, take some time to journal what has happened in your life since October 30th. So just around Halloween, because on October 30th, this is when Mars turned retrograde, and it's a much longer and deeper retrograde than Mercury, right? It was like this whole, March, November, December, almost 4 months or 3.5 months of Mars being retrograde. So journal what has happened in your life, what has happened in your business since October. Notice where you felt those blocks, you felt the lack of energy, you felt the lack of enthusiasm, you felt maybe projects that you were all like enthusiastic about, kind of fell through, and then you didn't have the motivation to do it anymore. Journal all of that, whether it's in your life, in your career, in your business, in your relationships, because the next time that Mars will go retrograde, you will be prepared and you'll put things in motion before the retrograde to sustain you during the retrograde session, when Mars goes retrograde. Because what Mars does when it's retrograde is that it internalizes action, it internalizes energy, it internalizes that divine masculine energy of, it's like the going to war. Mars is the god of war. So it's all about taking action, big steps, having the energy to to reach those goals. And when Mars is turning internal, you just don't have that energy. Oops, sorry, Luna wants to come and say hello. Hello, baby. So take a note of that so that next time you'll be prepared, and you'll be able to do something differently so that you don't sit in the uneasiness of it. I don't know for you, but for me, this was a high anxiety period, especially since December. The other thing that Mars does, if Mars can all go to war and get goals and get actions, and when that is internalized, that means that you're internalizing your anger, you're internalizing that action, and that creates a lot of anxiety. So if you've been having a peak of anxiety in the past few months, Mars retrograde. So note that, journal that, and be ready for next time, because it's going to happen again. And we want to be ready so that we can process these things. Now, the beauty and the gift of Mars being in retrograde like that is that there's a lot of our shadows when it comes to anger. There's a lot of shadows when it comes to our lack of motivation. Like, do we really want to do something, or is it a should? And we can learn from that, so that when we choose projects or life direction, so we make sure that we really want to do it, that it's really ours to do and not a should. So that is going to sustain any type of energy moving forward. So that's about Mars retrograde. Does it resonate with you? Let me know in the comments. I want to know, have you been feeling a peak of anxiety over the past few weeks? And are you feeling the shift? I've been feeling it as of Yesterday, I would say. Tuesday, perhaps, at the earliest. So I'm really happy that it's changed. So is Luna, I suppose. So energy forecast in terms of the moon for the weekend. The moon is currently in Virgo, and Virgo is all about being of service. Virgo is very earthy, such as we are still in the lunation of Capricorn, which is about having the long-term plans. And so Virgo wants to make sure that you have that plan into place. And it's not like a pie in the sky, oh, this would be really nice. It's not a wish that you're doing, but that you're really doing a plan so that you're breaking down the big plan, the big goal that you have for 2023. You break it down into manageable pieces. So what would be your first step? So what is it that you want to do? And how are you going to get there? Step by step, not the big leaps, but the step by step. And especially if you have a business, or if in your service for others, Virgo, she's just full of love, isn't she? Virgo also wants you to know that you're in service to others. And so whatever big plan that you have, big energy that you have, just make sure that it is also being of service. So even if you have like a big money goal, it's not about the money, right? If you have a big travel goal, a relationship goal, so it's not just about the outcome, but it's who you become and how you help others along the way. It's about the journey and how you become a better person along the way. So look at that big goal, at that vision board that you have through that lens. If it's making you a better person, if you're being of service of others, to others, if you're sharing your gifts, if you're sharing your talents with others. And that's your energy forecast for the weekend. Then in the weekend, on Saturday, the moon moves into Libra. Well, later on Friday and Saturday. So again, the focus is more on, and this is my plan, because it's Capricorn first, right? So this is my plan, the long-term plan, my plan of success. And this is how I'm going to involve others. So over the weekend, you're going to want to think about who can help me make this plan a reality. And you're also going to think of who I can help that's going to contribute to both my vision and the vision of others. So it's all about collaboration. We're not alone doing this together. So don't think that your big goal, that you're going to attain it on your own. You need to involve, you need to build a community around your own goals and be in community with others towards their goal as well. All about collaboration. So that's the energy of this weekend. So taking that breath, Mars is now stationed direct. It is time to take action. You'll feel that energy coming back. You'll feel that oomph, that desire to move forward coming back to you. And in that desire to move forward, it's not going full steam ahead, but still pace yourself and see it through the lens of, and this is making the world a better place for myself and for others. So that's your energy forecast. I hope it was useful for you. Let me know in the comments if this is useful. And also, sorry, I got a few things here that I had to click away. A few announcements. So moon circles are coming back. So I did take 2 weeks off. My son came back from university for the 2 weeks. So I was not on Facebook much for the past 2 weeks, and it was delicious. So I'm back, and Happy New Year, by the way. So I did not have moon circles since the end of December, but the next new moon is coming. Not next Monday, but the one after. So I will be posting in the group the dates for the moon circles all the way to March. I'm looking over there because that's my whiteboard over there with all the dates. What I am going to be asking of you, if you want to attend the moon circles, I'm asking for a 3-month commitment, because I've been holding those moon circles for a year now. And what I've noticed is that it's that the people who are committed to doing the inner work, because moon circle is about inner work. It's not just coming together. It's not just listening to a meditation. You're doing the deep inner work. And it's those people who are committed to the inner work that are really seeing the changes in their lives. And I'm here, Scorpio rising, right, to help you make deep changes in your life. So I'm asking you for a minimum of 3-month commitment. So if you register for a moon circle, it's going to be for the 3 months till the end of March. So that's coming up soon. Some of you missed the vision board workshop on January 6th. So I am ready to do an encore of the vision board on Saturday, December 21st. So if you want to do a vision board, if you haven't done it yet, and again, the vision board, the way that I do it, it's not just sticking stuff on a piece of cardboard. It's about the inner work first. So if you want to spend a whole day with me, I think she's had enough now. There we go. So if you want to spend a whole day with me and creating your vision for 2023 with that lens of how that is going to support you and support others and making the world a better place, message me and we can do that together on Saturday, the 21st of January. Also, I want to do a Reboot Your Root Chakra on Saturday, the 28th of January. Now, the Reboot Your Root Chakra, you'll hear more about that, but I feel that with this energy in Capricorn, maybe because Mars was also retrograde, this is a year where it's chop wood, carry water. We have to be focused on more of the details. It's not about the big plans, a big strategy. This is an earth year. And so rebooting your root chakra is going to help you really ground into this earthiness, the taking things more slowly, taking things more deliciously so that you have a solid foundation to grow what you want to grow next. So a full day on the root chakra, it's an amazing experience. We did that last August and the participant was really surprised how energized she felt afterwards and how connected and how much she learned about her own body during this workshop. So if you're interested, let me know. And then there's also workshops, usually the third Saturday or Sunday of the month. We'll have some wonderful workshops coming up. So things are changing now that I have a full-time office over in Cornwall. I'll be offering a few more workshops and I'm looking forward to seeing you there. So again, Happy New Year, many blessings, and I hope to see you soon. Till next time, big, big hugs from my heart to yours.